So all of this hustle and bustle of the cities, the urban life, which is so busy, we do not find a single moment to reflect upon the great mysteries of life. And not just mysteries, the amazing and the elegant universe that is surrounding us all the times, 24/7. And we do not have time for that, to reflect upon these beautiful creations, the beautiful structures in the cosmos. Now I'm standing in the night sky and looking at the stars, and I'm imagining that what it must have been when all of this suddenly came into being as a result of some mysterious energy or force, whatever that was, the cosmic bang, which is today referred to as Big Bang. What was that? How did it happen? And now we're all here, looking at the skies, looking at the universe, pondering upon the Orion and the Taurus constellations, and thinking about why is all of it made up? What's the purpose behind this? But one thing is for a fact that we know that all of it has a purpose. As Quran says, رَبَّنَا مَا خَلَقْتَ هَذَا بَاطِلًا. Oh my Lord, we know that you have not made all of this in vain. It's not useless. It's there for a reason. It's there for a reason. I know there is a reason. There's a purpose behind everything. If these skies, if these stars have a purpose, then why do I not have a purpose? Of course I do have a purpose. And what's my purpose? What do I have to do in this life? And so, if you look at the stars, if you look at these constellations, these giant constellations which are millions of light years away from us, from our planet Earth, we have a point to ponder, and that is, all of it has a purpose. Nothing is useless. All of it is there for a reason, and so am I. And what's the purpose of my existence then? I have to reflect upon that. But what's the point is, we have all these mysteries and these giant cosmic structures surrounding us 24/7. We do not have time for that. We have a busy life, busy schedules. We always are looking forward to doing some other tasks in our lives. We wake up in the morning, start doing our chores and tasks and official tasks and things like that, but we never, for a second, try to look up at the sky. And what's in the sky, we do not give it a thought. We do not ponder upon these magnificent creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's always a call to think, أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ أَفَلَا يَتَذَكَّرُونَ. Quran always says that it keeps on saying, it keeps on, telling us that we have to pay attention to the skies. We have to pay attention to the nature surrounding us, because it's a sign of creation. And if you look at the creation, who do you remember? Who do you imagine? If I look at the sky, if I look at the Orion belt, if I look at the Aldebaran, if I look at the Sirius star, if I look at the Taurus constellation, who do I think of? I think of Allah. I think of a being who is so strong, who has created all of these and yet is uncreated. Like قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ اللَّهُ الصَّمَدُ لَمْ يَلِدْ وَلَمْ يُولَدْ وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. I am thinking of that extraordinary being whose existence is giving life to each and everything that we see in our universe. Such a being, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum. He is the one who is alive, and He is the one who gives life, and He is the one who sustains and nourishes each and every single atom. And you can go beyond that. Every single subatomic particle, every single string of energy vibrating in any dimension whatsoever is there because Allah is the one keeping him. Allah is the one keeping him intact. Allah is the one who is nourishing him. Allah is the one who is providing the energy to that vibrating, string. So we have to tell ourselves that we are here for a reason. The intellect that has been bestowed upon us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not there for, to spend it all on TikTok and make entertaining videos and entertaining content and take life as an entertainment. It's not entertainment. Life is not just entertainment. It's beyond that. So If you are taking life, if you're perceiving life to be something as a piece of entertainment that you've got to just spend it and not care about whether or not it's spent well, then of course you did not understand who you are, the purpose of yourself and your identity. You do not know who you are as a human being. You're just taking yourself as another evolved species, just like a chimpanzee or any other species that has evolved. You think you're just like that animal that has evolved, and you're just a better, far better evolved animal. That's it. You have nothing to do here in this universe. You have no purpose. You have no existential thought ever. That's the problem, because then you become a useless pack of atoms and nothing else. And I do not think that I'm a useless pack of atoms. Not at all. Not for a single instant in time I ever think. And I ever doubt my existence as a human being who has been created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for a purpose. And so that's the reason we have to make time for all this thought process. We have to come, to this conclusion by our own thought process. Nobody's going to help in that thought process. You have to do it yourself. And this is why I always say that skies help a lot, because the stars, they always tell you what to look for. If you look at the stars, if you look at the skies, if you look at the universe, it tells you a lot. It tells you how insignificant you are in terms of creation of Allah. You're not the only creation of Allah. Allah has far bigger creations in the skies and in the earth. Allah has far bigger creations. Allah has far bigger plans going on right now. You do not have any idea of that. And nobody's going to spill the beans for you, because you do not understand. You simply can't, because of your human limitations, because of your comprehensive limitations. You cannot understand it. And that's why Allah is not telling you what's going on up in the skies. Not everything is being told to you, of course. But what you can comprehend, certainly you have clues in the Quran. And that's why I keep saying it. We have to, find time for ourselves, not just meditation. Meditation is something different. You're just thinking about yourself, or maybe you're just, pondering over, not pondering. In that meditation, of course, you're just relaxing a bit, giving time to, your body and your mind to be refreshed. That's fine. I don't have any disagreement with that. But this thought process that you discover, and that eventually leads you to some conclusion, is very, very important. And this thought process that is going to lead you towards a conclusion, it's very important. That's why I always say that Quran, it leads you to reflection. It leads you to better thinking ability. You become smarter. You become very much high IQ. You can do that. You can become a high IQ person. And that is something that is pretty much achievable. It's not far from being achievable. I always say, I reiterate this, look into the skies, never stop thinking about the skies, never stop thinking about the creation of Allah, never stop thinking about the designs of creation, never stop thinking about reading the mind of God, whether it be through physics or spirituality or Quran, but keep doing it. That's the purpose. That's the idea. That's the thought process involved. And even if you have another tool available, do share it with me. I'll take it, with me on this journey of discovering the truth, discovering the reality. It's mysterious but magnificent at the same time. So we must not give up. Take our time, think, reflect, ponder upon the creation, especially ponder upon the design of the cosmos, design of the skies and the stars and the constellations beyond us. This is really, really going to help. And that's exactly what the purpose of my talk is today. Thank you so much.